Alright guys, before the build, I need to pull the hero and I already know what I'm gonna do with her. She's here right now. I lost the last pity, so I had to wait a bit for you guys. I'm sorry about that, but I'm pulling for her now. How fast can I do this actually? Okay. Yeah, that's as fast as I can go. Okay. Okay. Alright. So I got SEKMET. I don't need to do her, animation or whatever. We can do that later. Just kidding. We're going to show the animation. Whoa, there's a lot of things that I'm noticing right now. Okay, this is a lot of Uber in there. Very cool animation. Look at that.
Administrator of AetherGazer.
Awesome. All right, let's check out her ultimate animation.
Does it hurt? I'm sure it does. The battle begins. Follow the plan. Ha! So
Cool. What was that though? I'm gonna rewind this a bit. Wow, there's a lot of jiggle. She throws a spear up and she catches it with her. Wow, it's like a whole thing. That's so cool. It's crazy because you don't know what it is because it moves so fast. Wow. This is gonna be my most favorite animation. Like, I think this is my favorite ultimate. I'm so excited for this hero. I think the art goes really well on like a decor or living room or something like that, you know. So I have already built her. She is a really cool unit, and I'm going to show you guys how to build her damage because I know people said she's not a really good damage dealer. I think she's a really good damage dealer, and I am going to showcase this build for you guys. You're going to get a free functor. You're going to use that on her. It's going to increase her damage by like 40%. Free functor. You don't need her signature functor for this selfish damage build. This is a really good item. Just put that on her instead. Percentage damage with abilities.
I'm not used.
I'm not going to show you the sigils yet.
Are you here to assign me a task?
We're going to go ahead
trainings?
and show
Or are you
you
just here because you
the
wanna
recommended
see
version of her. First, this is her recommended stats. These are the sigils she has on her. You can't change that. She's locked in yellow code. I don't think the yellow code is bad, but it doesn't do as much damage as this other build I'm going to show you. We're running some numbers right now. So she's gotten the 32 right here. And this is going to be my build here, which I've done less attack, less critical hit damage, all that good stuff, less CP and all that. Run the numbers again. She's beating her already. So in the shop you have her new signature. I'm looking at it right now, and let's just go ahead and throw that in the trash along with your opinion, and we're going to actually try something better because I don't like that sigil. Boost teammates. It's another Karmitsuha. You can go ahead and give that to Marduk.
All right, I'll take it. Thanks.
You're welcome, Marduk. This is what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to get a lot more melee damage. For every hit landed, a volume skill, it's going to increase by the physical damage by 2 for 10 seconds, and stacks up 5 times, and then it increases the crit damage by 10% when the count reaches 5, and it doesn't have a cooldown, so I'm pretty sure the percent is a long-term thing if you can keep those abilities on. Did you understand that? We're going to go ahead and just keep her regular sigil. It's got really good stats on there. These are the codes that are going to be using. It's 1 blue and 2 red. So I have messed around extensively with this. This does the most damage, and only 2% of players are actually using this. 98% of players are actually using all yellow code because they have conformed to the released sigil meta. So we're gonna go ahead and have this on her. Needless to say, this part of the video was not important because I was just ranting about codes.
It's just a matter of regaining knowledge.
I like how she has these chips that you can put on her. She can put her buff on herself, her teammates. We're gonna keep it on herself. All right, so the team compositions that I do recommend for this is going to be that, of course, and you can slot into the third slot any slot that you want. This gives you crit damage buff. It's a very useful buff for a very important buff. And now that she's come out, the buff is actually viable on this other hero, on the S shoe. So you could put S shoe in there. This is my team comp, one of my team comps that I'm using, because Marduk is really good for this team comp. And he gives physical damage to your teams, he gives crit rate, and we're gonna not run the numbers with that.
I will take responsibility for all my actions.
Doing decent damage here. Second team comp is this, and it is pretty good. Physical damage all around, reduces damage taken.
Copy that.
Make sure that you have Marduk on his signature functor, because his signature functor is what boosts the team's damage, really. And then you can have him on blue code, yellow code, or red code. It doesn't matter. It just matters what part of the damage you are buffing for the team. So now with this build, Marduk and Kingu are a lot more viable. We're going to go ahead and run the numbers with that team. Keep in mind that my Kingu is maxed out. He is the level 90. He has everything. He's Omega'd. For your damage, I do have armor break. It's going to be savage. You're going to get all the percentiles. I've tried the flat and ability percent damage. It's not that great. The percent damage is always better. Percent health and then low percent health shred is always better. Let's go ahead and do the final run, and I'll make it flashy for you guys. This is going to be on the extreme difficulty. I had to run it twice because I died, and this is really cool. So just sit back and enjoy it.
Does it hurt? I'm sure it does. Time to practice with dummies.